Dearest gentle viewer, this is me again, Fratchidi, your new YouTube friend. Imagine flying your Filipino girlfriend or your wife to the West and dreaming of having a simple life and happy life together. But after a while, the guy feels like things have changed because life becomes more expensive. And the guy even decides to bring the Filipina back home to Philippines, or worse, both of them will no longer live in the West. By the way, a lot of foreigners are so afraid to bring their Filipino girlfriend or their wife to the West because she might change. She was just a simple province girl when you guys met, but after moving to a Western country, she was different. She became more materialistic and got a lifestyle where the guy did not expect. I'm just so sorry to break this with you guys, but how much does it really cost to date a Filipina? And the real answer is it is really expensive. Returning from the knowing stage, okay, you pay for the flight to Manila, you pay for the hotel, you pay for the taxi, you pay for the rice, you pay for your food, allowance for the family, vacations, and many more. You see, it's expensive, but in the long run, it still depends on how you create your relationship from the very start. If you're someone who pays for everything, of course, it will feel expensive. This is very common to those men who thinks that they should carry all the financial responsibility and that the money should always come out from his own pocket. But what if you and your partner are talking about money early on? Maybe it is possible to share costs. Or what if you guys talk about what you can afford or cannot afford? And this kind of concept feels lighter and balanced, right? Filipinas likes guys who are appreciative and kind, but it doesn't really mean that those girls are materialistic. Of course, we have expectations, but we don't expect that you guys will send us to a salon visit every week, or you guys will give us luxury vacation every month. No, we don't think about it. We Filipinas know how to wait to the person who finances everything. Like for example, a simple dress or a nice meal, a nice date, a nice vacation, this kind of simple things that is coming from your heart, and it feels like we are special to you. Now from the foreigner's side, it is so easy to say that, oh, my Filipina changed after she arrived in my country. But think about it. Did she just really change? Or did she have more freedom to grow? Maybe she found a new job. Maybe she made new friends. And maybe she realized that she can stand on her own. And maybe, just maybe, she was just unhappy in your relationship. And yes, there are women who change in a bad way. Some are very demanding. Some compare their lives to others. Some leave immediately when they know that they are stable, but not all girls, okay? And not all girls who are doing this are greedy. Sometimes those girls are just unhappy, or sometimes your relationship had a problem from the very start and that was just hidden by money. If from the very beginning you already believe that your girlfriend will become more materialistic once she gets abroad, then maybe you never really trusted your girlfriend. And building a relationship without trust cannot survive no matter how much money you spend. If you know that dating a certain Filipina might cost you more than what you can afford, maybe because she likes luxury brands, she likes to travel a lot, or she likes to receive expensive gifts, then do not start immediately a relationship where you cannot maintain. Because what you guys are doing just to attract young Filipinas out there is you guys are offering immediately for allowance, money, or cell phones just as your leverage. And again, do not buy love because it will not last. just pay for designs early on. If she is into branded bags, high-end makeups, into shopping, into traveling, and wanted to have all these fancy and trendy things, then she is into a high maintenance status, and do not expect her to change into a low maintenance status right after your 5th anniversary or your 1 year anniversary. But if you are creating a relationship with someone who is just coming from a humble background, who doesn't care about all these branded bags and shopping, and someone who just cares about your love and doesn't care about the money all the time, then I would say and I guarantee you that your relationship has a better chance of lasting. In my own life, I have learned that talking about money early on is really not a bad thing in a relationship. We never made money the center of our love, and even now that I'm working here in Germany, I really appreciate it when my boyfriend teaches me about finances. Because in reality, there is a lot of Filipino families who are not taught about financial planning. So it feels so good and I feel secure where a man don't just spends but also teaches you about finances. For those foreigners out there, before you decide to bring a Filipino abroad or before you feel regret about the cost of dating a Filipina, please know your true intentions first and your true feelings. Second is know the risk and the entire situations because all of these kinds of problems occur from ignoring the red flags. And I hope you guys don't use your money or your status here in the West as leverage to get a young, pretty Filipina in the Philippines. And again, like I said, love is really not measured by money, by status, but by the values you guys share. So that would be all for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more insights like this. See you in my next video. Ciao!